What's poppin' YouTube? I'm Chris and today I'm coming at you guys with another episode of Extreme Cheapskates. Now I say this every time. I have a whole bunch of these on my channel. If you haven't seen any of them, make sure you guys go check this out because this is definitely the favorite series that I do on my channel. If you guys have any suggestions on any other videos that you would like to see me react to, make sure you guys leave those down in the comments below. But before we get into it, be sure you guys spank that like button, spank that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you guys get notified whenever I upload. So let's just hop right into it. So here we are with the video. This one is titled, She's Pregnant and Cheap. Let's see what this lady's all about.
My mother's a cheapskate, and her mother were a cheapskate. So I'm 3 generations of cheapskate.
3 generations.
My family's been dumpster diving for generations. It's basically in my DNA at this point.
My name's Angel Durr, and I am literally the biggest cheapskate in Texas.
Okay.
Some people
She sounds proud.
see dumpster diving as like a sport. I don't see it that way. I just see it as something I have to do in order to get what I want for the price that I'm willing to pay, which is nothing. But I found that if you come late in the evening, that's when cops tend to want to come around. So I try to do it in the middle of the day when people are working and stuff like that. One of the main things that I look for when I go dumpster diving now are medications, especially prenatal vitamins. I research all medications.
Listen, man, dumpster diving, I don't really have an issue with it. If you're willing to go into that germ-infested dumpster and, you know, collect things that other people are otherwise throwing away, that's fine. And I appreciate the fact that she's using one of them reachers and not actually jumping in there and digging around with her hands. But the fact that you're looking for medication that you eventually ingest and goes into your body, and you find it in a bacteria-infested, Ebola-infested dumpster, that's where the problem is.
Before I take them, and I've been doing this a very long time. Don't try this at home.
By foraging through
Trust me, I won't.
dumpsters behind pharmacies and hospitals, 25-year-old Angel Durr has managed to save more than $350 on vitamins and medications over the course of her 8-month pregnancy.
I'm kind of just poking around to see if I can hear anything rattling, because generally that's a dead giveaway of pills. I think expiration dates in general are kind of, a lot of times they put expiration dates on things way earlier than they need to just to sell more products.
Ma'am, you are pregnant and you don't care about expiration dates? Well, I guarantee you that baby's gonna care about expiration dates.
Bingo.
Angel is always excited to find like medicine in the dumpster. They're so hard to find and they're so expensive.
It's folic acid, which is good for pregnancy.
I cannot believe that Angel dumpster dives for meds.
No, that's not even safe. That's way too extreme for me.
I agree.
We recently bought a house, primarily because of the fact that we were about to have a child.
We got this house because it was an ex-frat house. It was in horrible condition.
And it had a funky odor, to say the least. I mean, it was a party house.
Angel and Orlando have both renovated and furnished the 3,400 square foot home without spending a single penny.
People that come to our house, we make a point to say, hey, that came out of a dumpster. And then usually people are kind of taken aback, but at the same time, they're kind of like, oh, wow.
Okay.
For me, dumpster diving, I'm not in the minor leagues. I'm in the big leagues. We've been doing this in my family for 60 plus years. So we know what we're doing. We've been passing it down from generations.
My mother did it. I did it. She was a child of depression. Everything has a purpose. Angel seems to love it. She enjoys it. It's like a rush for her.
She told me when I find stuff in the dumpster, it's like Christmas. I thought about it and I was like, man, it is kind of like Christmas. Because you get all this free stuff.
He don't care as long as
While
it's
most
free,
expectant
man.
parents can spend around $5,000 furnishing a new nursery, Angel and Orlando have collected the same pieces for free.
We found a lot of different furniture that we're gonna be using in the nursery, and it's actually a complete set that we've managed to get out of dumpsters. Getting a crib from the dumpster is just like anything else I get from the dumpster. I'm gonna clean it, I'm gonna sanitize it, I'm gonna make sure it's safe before I let my baby even set foot in it.
See, this I don't have a problem with. You know what I'm saying? You find some furniture, you know, out in front of somebody's house next to a dumpster, you know. If it's not being used, if it's free, and you properly clean it and sanitize it to where it's safe to use, I don't see a problem with that. You know what I'm saying?
So, what color do you think I should use next?
You should have used the blue.
It's probably a good idea. It'll contrast well with the pink. We've been picking up paint samples also because we were thinking that that's something that you can get for free and that we could paint the room in different colors.
But to paint the entire room, she'll need to collect 35 to 40 paint can samples, which she doesn't want to pay for.
We still need more paint.
Definitely need more paint.
Orlando and I are going to the paint store to try to get as many free samples as we can in order to finish the nursery. Me and Orlando have been doing this a long time, so we've already hit up a lot of places.
Hello.
Being pregnant kind of gives me a one-up on Orlando.
What size nursery are you painting?
I'd say it's a pretty standard size room.
Okay, so you'll need a couple of gallons. We have some samples here.
So, how much are your samples?
We have samples for $2.99.
$2.99. I'd like to work with you on that. How about free $99?
Free $99?
How do you feel about that?
I mean, it doesn't hurt
Free.
to ask.
If you're gonna buy a couple of gallons of paint, maybe we can work out something.
Okay. But I wouldn't be buying any today.
Today. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. Or the next day.
Okay. Well, I guess just a couple.
Okay.
It is kind of unusual for someone to haggle over a small sample of paint. But she was a very nice lady, and she was decorating a nursery, so thought I would help her out.
That's a nice
I approached
guy.
it like I approached every situation. I just, was nice and sweet.
Good job,
and
guy.
I always think that you get more flies with sugar than you do with vinegar, so obviously it worked. I wonder if there's anything in here.
The first year of a baby's life can typically cost new parents upwards of $12,000. But for cheapskate mom-to-be Angel Durr, spending this kind of money is simply out of the question.
Oh, Percy.
So she's chosen dumpster diving as a way of getting the things she needs for free.
They got a stroller in here, ain't
Really? The most important thing right now is for us to get a breast pump, but I'm not about to pay for it because it can cost $200.
Oh, what?
Spend $200 on a breast pump. If somebody else could build it, I could build it. So why not make it myself,
Breast pump? Okay.
Have you thought about, how you're going to put it together and everything?
Yeah, I was thinking about using the air pump that we got and some type of hose.
I feel pretty comfortable being a guinea pig for Orlando's breast pump.
Sounds
because
like
I
you got a
trust
plan
him, and I
covered.
know that he's not going to do anything to hurt me. If he hurts me, I'm going to kill him. We're going to go to the junkyard to get the stuff for the pump.
Okay.
I like that compromise.
So let's hit the road.
Angel's taken this a little bit further. She really doesn't have to, but I think she just has gotten to the point where she doesn't spend money on anything.
Well, junkyards, they're hit or miss. You might find some good stuff, you might not. So we're just hoping that we'll find what we need to finish the pump. The guys here are pretty cool because anything under 20 or 30 pounds we can take for free. What about this plastic thing down here?
This thing?
Yeah, put that in the bag.
What about this little one?
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay.
You think you could do something with that?
What about this?
I think he found his
Maybe.
some type of hose.
When I saw those two, I gave myself a chuckle because I have no idea what they're going to end up doing with that stuff, but I wish them the best of luck.
Look like we got some pretty good stuff. I found some interesting pieces to build the breast pump. I think it's gonna work out pretty well.
Now it's just up to Orlando to put it together.
After cleaning and sterilizing all his materials and doing some extensive research on the internet, Orlando starts working on the breast pump.
Oh, I'm gonna use the air pump, basically a bicycle pump.
I don't think I would want my daughter using it.
I want this thing to work. It's free milk. Nothing's better than free.
So, I get the whole point of building your own breast pump. You know, you don't want to spend $200 on one, so you find parts for the junkyard, but that stuff has been sitting in a junkyard, in a landfill, covered with other trash for God knows how long. So you can only get that thing so clean, you know what I'm saying? It's never going to be as good as new. It's just not. And then you're going to not only have your wife use it, but you're going to have your child drinking the milk that was extracted from a breast pump built from parts that you found at a junkyard. I don't know. I just think there's a line, and this might be starting to get a little bit over the line.
I think if anyone should use it, it should be him first. We'll test it out on him before, anything.
I mean, it looks like you got that covered.
I think I did it.
In the nursery, Angel puts the finishing touches on the painting, having used 42 free samples and saving $126.
There's no telling how she'll react. That depends on how I feel. This is my Orlando 3000, ready for action. If it hurts, I'll probably be sleeping on the couch.
Wow. I can't believe you actually got it to work.
I mean, if it works,
Angel and Orlando, they will always go to incredible
it's just the issue of sanitary.
to save $1.
I don't see Angel ever stopping. She's going to be just like this, and at 25, she's going to be like this at 75.
It doesn't really matter how much money I make. I'm always going to feel like my money is something.
Now, for painting the entire room for completely free using free samples, that's pretty dope. But she could work on just her basic painting skills, because none of the lines are lined up, none of them are straight, and it just looks really, really bad and really, really tacky.
Sacred and something that I'm going to be choosy about what I spend it on.
Even when me and Angel are 60, 70 years old, I feel like we're still gonna dumpster dive.
Hey, this is nice.
We should get it tattooed on our back, dumpster divers for life.
Please don't get that tattooed on your back. Alright, now, that episode, going into it, it really could have been a lot worse. To me, it seems like they're more crafty than they are cheap, I guess. Like dumpster diving isn't a real issue because the stuff that you're getting from the dumpsters, nobody's using it anyways, because it's in the trash. Nobody's using it anyways, and if it's useful and it works and it's sanitary, I mean, I guess that's okay. And building a breast pump, that's fine if you don't want to spend money on one, but I don't know how safe that's going to be for your baby. And I guarantee you when that baby grows up to be like 15, 16 and you tell him, hey son, hey daughter, I just want to let you know that when you was a little baby, we fed you milk for completely free with a breast pump that we made completely out of random things we found at a dumpster. And I guarantee you that child is going to be very, very angry when they learn that they was sucking titty milk out of a hose from the trash. Because I'd be pretty upset myself. And then the whole painting thing, I mean, painting a room for as cheap as possible, that's everybody's goal with painting a room. But just the way that she went about it was just kind of weird, using only free samples. And then the fact that it was only free samples, she didn't have like the same amounts of each color. So the pattern that she did on the wall, it wasn't even, the lines weren't straight, they didn't line up. You know, the different color squares were, there was no, you know, specific pattern to them. It was just all over the place. And I think it was just, the execution for that was just poorly done. But that's going to be it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought of this video. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. Don't forget to leave video suggestions down in the comments below. I'm open to reacting to anything. Don't forget to spank the like and subscribe button, ring the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.